Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124 and welcome back to more of Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. I'm going to go right ahead here and go back into Snides because there's something I want to show off. I'm going to go to the bonus games and do a little bit of this.
Welcome to
and of course it fails. It's not supposed to take me to the freaking mini game. I was doing this off screen and it freaking ended up I'm a broken record. But no, ended up doing the same dang thing. There we go. This is a strange secret room. I'm not sure if this is called testing room or what, but it's a very unusual room that you can get to. You have to have all the blueprints in the game, go to Snides, go to the bonus game selection, and hit the A and B buttons at the same time. There's not much to write about here, but it's something I wanted to show off. Now, interestingly, I found out off screen messing with this, if you're a certain distance away from this other weird Donkey Kong that's here, as you can see, I'm jumping. This is the one I am, not the one it's on. The camera will actually focus around the DK in the room, not the one you're playing as. Another interesting thing is... Oh wait, never mind. I just realized why I can't hear it. I have the game audio muted, never mind. But anyway. Let's see if I can mess with the camera at all. But no, this pillar has stopped me from moving it any further. But you can't really do anything. Well, you can kind of mess around with it, like... You could try and be perfectly through it, but you can't because it appears that Donkey Kong is not only taller, but bigger than the actual Donkey Kong. But maybe it's just because he's standing up straight, I don't know. Anyway, of course, there's weird reason in this room. There's also a random banana balloon for Donkey Kong, and then there's these pillars. That's all it really has. Grab onto the side of this because I can, and also show off if you try and I think go off in any direction. It just takes you back there. I'm gonna try and like go off the corner. It looked like I made a bit more distance with rolling. Want to see if I can make some distance here. Frickin' loading zone caught me again. Yeah, I kind of figured that banana balloon wouldn't respawn, but I was curious on that. But anyway, let's frickin' stop messing around with that weird random room. I first learned about that room from Big Dip on a Bus's Let's Stream / Play. I want to say he streamed it on Twitch and uploaded it to YouTube. I watched it on YouTube, but I had absolutely no idea about that room at all until watching Big Dip on a Bus's Let's Play / stream. Actually, I need to get Tiny back so I can get back up to that area where we were before. I say it interchangeably because you guys are watching the Let's Play and I'm the one recording it. So, sometimes I'll say I, sometimes I'll say we. There's no I or we in team. You can be funny and say there is a me, but if you say there's a me in team, you're looking at it all wrong and being selfish or something, I don't know. Oh no, harmless bats, whatever will I do? So, Gonna go ahead and take care of a thing real quick before I continue playing. There. Anyway, nothing really to do with Tiny in this room, so see the chunky pad, so let's get him out.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Trembling Kosh. So, same amount of hits as the one that you get for getting all the blueprints, turning all the blueprints into snide and going to the bonus in that. I got it, red one. There. But anyway, guys, before I continue, I'm going to let you guys know right away what the name of the level is. The name of the level is Hideout Helm. You guys will find out what it's like in a cutscene that will be happening. But much like previous levels, you need to use all the Kongs to be able to get through it. It's a timed level until you take care of the main things in it. You guys will find out what the main things in it are. And for every blueprint you collect, you get time added on to the amount of time you have available. I can't remember what the amount of time is you start with, and I also don't know offhand how much time each blueprint gives you. But you have all the blueprints. That gives you a total of 50 minutes to take care of the main objective that you need to accomplish. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this ahead of time before even entering the level, because once the cutscene's over, I will be cutting in the commentary so you guys can hear the epic music. Because at a point, I will be resuming with commentary again, but we'll want you to hear the epic music, because once you take care of the main objective, the music of the level will change. So, with all that said, it's time to frickin' move on and see what we got here. Mr. Squidward, stop sleeping on the job! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! It's the Kongs! Wake up the fools! You fools, and activate the machine! But it's not fully tested, it might explode and destroy us all! Don't tell me what I can't do! But please, Master, just give us a few more hours! No! The time has come to say goodbye to goodbye, DK Isles! I'm actually not skipping this, as I like this dialogue. Here's the deal, Kong. The blueprints you found have allowed me to block the Blastomatic's firing sequence for 50 minutes. You must locate and deactivate the machine in the main cavern. Hurry, or you won't have an island to go back to. And I'm cutting the commentary, guys. I'll see you when I resume. Anyway, guys, well, I'd like to allow you guys to hear the music a bit more. I'm not going to, and you guys will be able to hear it a bit more throughout the extent of this, but I'm going to go ahead and keep commentary going for the rest of this now. Anyway, it's time for the final battle arena in the game. I think I've done all the other ones. Yeah. I have to do this for a minute and a half. You have 2 Splats and a Critter to start, and then later on there'll be, I think, an extra, at least an extra one, but I want to say like near the end, 2 more Splats in addition to these 2 to start with. Not too bad, just that has been the case with previous battle arenas. Make sure you make use of that freaking crystal coconut. I could probably do it easily enough with Diddy without it, because Diddy kicks absolute ass. I don't hardly say that word, but I will say it here. And I will repeat it again. Diddy kicks absolute ass with these, as long as you know how to use them well enough. And you're gone. Thank you for not going for your shockwave attack. I'm honestly kind of surprised you didn't go for it. I don't think so. There, I win. Now, if you have low confidence in your ability to be able to get this done in 50 minutes, save that until the end. But it's just, I'm not going to highly recommend it because I'm able to do it well enough, but I do recommend, if you have any doubt in yourself of doing that while the timer's ticking down, don't do that until after you take care of the main objective here. But anyway, now go ahead and grab Chunky, because as you guys may have noticed, when all those doors are open for me freaking flying through the stars with Diddy, all the areas except for where Diddy is at, because Chunky can't get that high, have these gates on them that you gotta punch down so that they can access these rooms to deactivate the Blast-O-Matic. Now, I have seen people get Chunkies while they're at it with this. Don't bother with Chunkies, because you have to take him to his anyway, once his area is available, so don't bother punching it when you have to go back in that direction anyway. You can if you want, but it's a very slight time saver to just wait. Anyway, Donkey Kong's is the first one. So, you guys see these barrels with K-Rool's face on them? They're very similar to the bonus games we've been playing throughout the game. Hey Donkey, jump into the barrel, blast barrel, hit 3 targets. This remix of the main Donkey Kong theme is epic right here in the form of the minigame music, but... Well, let me restart. Epic fail. But again, unlike other, like previous stuff in the game, I will be reading off the instructions for all these games. There. But yeah, it's different from ones you've done before, but they're basically more bonus mini games. Wow, it's random. You go bash them criminals, but watch out for the power pylon. You hit them, it's an instant disqualification, I'll call it. You automatically lose. It means you automatically lose the game. And there's also other games later on, I'll point them out when we get to them, where it doesn't say that specifically, but if you hit the power pylons in those mini games, you will end up automatically losing. Now, I know I used to have problems with this as a kid. Looking back on it now, like, I don't know how I used to, because that's a pretty easy mini game, but... And of course, you don't get gold bananas here, but you do get banana medals. And I want to say that the game designers probably had them, you get banana medals by doing this just for the sake of consistency and getting banana medals in every single level for all the Kongs. Oh, also I messed up. Diddy's not next, Diddy is last. So starting with Donkey Kong, you go through the Kongs in reverse order here. So it'll be Donkey, Chunky, Tiny, Lanky, Diddy. At least in reverse order when it comes to their order in the tag barrel. You'll like this one, Chunky. Just find the hidden Kremling and bash him. This is one of those games. If you hit one of the power pylons, you automatically lose. Now you can get really unlucky and not have the Kremling appear and end up losing. I haven't had it happen too much, but I have had it happen to myself. In the past, previously, before, blah. Come on, Chunky, stand on the podium and use the sniper scope to shoot the baddies. This is not a podium, it's a box. Don't mind me, game. Now you're intended to need to use the sniper, but I want to say it's possible even without the homing ammo. Homing ammo cheats it out. But this one's not too bad. There's a future one that's more difficult, or much more difficult, that the homing ammo completely breaks the difficulty of that one. Clap, clap. How big this soundtrack is, it's a shame that it changes to a much lamer version / variation of the soundtrack once you're done deactivating the Blastomatic sequence by playing all these various bonus games, mini games, whatever you want to call them. Jump through 3 stars without touching the ground, and then hit the switch. But you don't have to ground pound to hit it. Massive epic fail. My depth perception hath failed me. There. Must have been because I used the gamepad previously, because I know for a fact when I played this game previously on my own time, on the Virtual Console, I freaking struggled with that one quite a bit and kept falling on the ground. That time I only failed once, so I guess I'm better with the Pro Controller than I am with the gamepad, or I've just gotten more used to not using the N64 controller since that playthrough, to where I'm better. Come on, freaking depth perception, what the crap? Come on, hit the freaking star. You! There. And Tiny got hurt. Oh, my freaking back. Ugh! You can go away. I might have enough time after this stuff to freaking clean up DK aisles with everything except for the very final thing you do in the game. Lanky. Orangi, stand is a little bit faster, so use it instead of normal walking. Unless you want to freaking look at Lanky and how he moves when he's not doing the Orangi. Look at Lanky with how Lanky moves when he is not doing the Orangutan. Slow myself down there so you guys can understand what I'm saying. I'm fairly certain I was talking too fast there. Whee! So many delayed deaths, so many times, or so little time, so many times. Hit the switch, hidden in the maze, then reach the finish line. It's in the exact same place every single time, so follow my path and you guys will get easily enough. Once again, you just have to run over it, you don't have to ground pound anything. And at the end, once you hit the checkered flag, after hitting the switch, you hear the enemies die. And, you know that minigame I mentioned, guys? This is it. This is the one where it's normally quite a pain to freaking do, but the homing arrow completely freaking breaks this and completely eliminates all difficulty. To that point, it's just a matter of firing off a bunch of shots in the direction of the zingers to kill the 3 zingers that you need to kill to be able to win. Bash the Kremling that activated the switch, then press it. I can't hear the game audio, so I should have been paying attention I should have been paying attention to see if the switch was no longer whited out, I'll call it, grayed out. This looks familiar. It looks like take to the air and shoot 4 switches to get a surprise. This thing looks exactly like that thing that had Chunky's bonus barrel in it in Angry Aztec. Clearly this is gonna be like the frickin' owl race, and once you frickin' hit these switches, you'll have to play another bonus game. Clearly that bonus game will be Beaver Bother. You'll have 2 minutes and 5 seconds to get 30 beavers in the hole. And that completely deactivates the machine. The normal music here is good, but it's incredibly lame compared to the epic music that plays while you're going through the process of deactivating the Blastomatic. I could collect that while I'm on, but whatever. Hey, I found it. Hey, no. Go find it again. SpongeBob references because they are awesome. But yeah, that door opens and this is where you want to go. Hey, it's from the frickin' beginning cutscene of the game. Why is K. Rool monitoring the moon? Hey, I want to get on the wheel. Curse you, invisible wall, I hate you. And I bash the invisible wall away, I want to get on the wheel and turn it. Anyway. Now, I won't show you there, but you need a minimum of 4 battle crowns to open that door. Cutscene activates. K. Rool goes to a secret area. Now, by looking at this, you would think that's a boss you're gonna have to fight, but it's not. For the longest time, because I didn't know what you had to do to be able to frickin' get the key here, which just had the Nintendo Rare coin and didn't know how to get the, I believe it's the Nintendo coin. I was never able to beat the game, and yeah, I didn't know how to get the key and assumed that you had to frickin' fight that robot and that it was a boss and never knew for the longest time. Diddy Kong will be K. Rool from here on out. But anyway. Also have to wonder why K. Rool has those pictures of the Kongs on his wall either freaking way. It is really cool that, like, really awesome and cool that the very place where you've been seeing all the level cutscenes in the game is the very level that you come to stop K. Rool's plans to destroy DK Isles. Before I approach that door, I'm going to get the fairies on the outside. It's much easier to get it through the window than it is on the actual inside. Plus, you have to get both banana fairies at the same time. You can't get them individually. Why they programmed it like that, or why they couldn't program it where you couldn't get them individually, either way doesn't make any sense, but whatever. And of course, you need the Nintendo coin by doing 2 rounds of the Donkey Kong arcade game, Frantic Factory. You get the rare coin for getting 5,000 points and collecting the coin while playing the Jetpack mini game. You play that by going to Cranky after collecting 15 banana medals. But anyway, let's collect this key. And it will unlock a super secret freaking battle game that was cut from Diddy Kong Racing. Clearly that's what that key does. But anyway.
Okay.
With that, there is literally nothing left in Hideout Helm, so let's get out. So I need to go over these. The Banana Fairy, I know where that's at and when I will get it. Linky's got to go banana left. I know when I'll get that. Same for Tiny. So there's 4 left. 7 and 8, I know where Chunky's are. 9, I know where Lanky's is, and I know where Tiny's is, so I will be doing the last little bit of DKI's cleanup in this video. In the next couple of videos you guys will be seeing will be the boss battles video and the oh crap, I want Lanky. It will be the boss battles video and the battle mode video. So those will be the next 2 videos you guys see before before the next main video. And after those 2 videos, the 3rd video after that will be the finale of this Let's Play. So anyway, whee! Anyway, first off, we'll turn the frickin' Hideout Helm key. And he dances. He continues, which is for a couple seconds, which is interesting. But time to finally turn that Frantic Factory key. I'm not sure if this speeds up the process or not. I want to say it does, and that's why speedrunners do it. But you turn the frickin' 3rd key, and he does not dance. It just lifts the cage up. Because the reason he doesn't make any sort of motion at all is because when you when you turn the Frantic Factory key, it doesn't do anything except for get rid of the block. Because it doesn't open any new areas, since the Anti-Gravity key gives you access to both Frantic Factory and the Medallion. And now I will be quiet for the cutscene like I should have been previously, but I was on thought and I wanted to finish it. But yeah, K-Roll activated this thing, and it's his last resort to destroy DK Isles. But thankfully, we just rescued Clumsy, so he will, one way or another, with his massive size, make short work of it. But I'll be right back, guys. You guys will hear the door shut a couple of times. Anyway, guys, I'm back. I would have liked to have said this during the cutscene, but just look at the frickin' size of K-Lumsy compared to the island. considering that, it makes perfect sense as to why K. Rool wanted him to destroy the island, because it would have been the easiest thing to do. But as his name partially implies, K. Lumsey, not exactly the name of a character who you would think of being one that would destroy an island despite his massive size. And his personality complements that. But anyway. Being timid. And with Lumsey out of the way, you can cut across the room, making getting this golden banana very easy. So, if you're having trouble with getting this golden banana, once you do have access to the orangutan sprint, just free K. Lumsey, and then you can cut across the middle of the room because the cage is no longer there. But I just waited on that only because I had to come there anyway to release him, so that's the best time to do it. But anyway, Chucky has 2 left. Johnny has 1, so I know when I'll get them, so... I'm going to be doing things slightly different than how I do them. I don't want to, but it's the best way to handle it, since I'm going to have to do a little extra thing with Tiny anyway. But anyway, the reason I freaking left my room was because I needed to get some water, so... Because I had a little bit of water left, but it wasn't much. It wouldn't have been enough to quench my thirst, and it was warm because I had it out for a while, out from the fridge. And massive epic fail. I just freaking failed to get the easiest banana fairy in the game to capture. Well done, Tiny. You rescued all the fairies. Now come back and see me. I will go ahead and do that, but first I've got something to take care of back here. This has been here the entire time. I don't know if you guys were able to see it last time I was here when I glitched inside with DK by swimming under the water a bit. In the water, whatever. But anyway, let's do what the Banana Fairy said and go to see her and see what she's got in store for us. Banana Fairy Queen. Just a sec. Anyway, guys, the commentary cut may have been a bit abrupt and cut off what I was saying a bit. I apologize for that. This may have been again another about 2-3 minutes or so of the game sitting idle on the restore point screen, but oh well. I was summoned and had to take care of a thing. Tiny, oh Tiny, you did it. You rescued all the banana fairies and have restored peace to Banana Fairy Island. Thank you. I can now reveal our secret. Is it Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie for the Nintendo Switch? Is it Banjo and Kazooie for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Tiny, thanks once again. Banana Fairy Kingdom is eternally grateful to you and your friends. Is it what I had been wanting but will never have be the case, which was wanting Tiny, Lanky, and Chunky as playable characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Nope. As a giant rare golden banana. This is where the 101% comes into play, because Tiny has 6 golden bananas. It's the only instance where you get 6 golden bananas with a Kong instead of 5. And I have tried glitching here before, like I did with DK at the very beginning of the playthrough, and that golden banana is specifically designed for, like, it's programmed that only Tiny can get it, so if you bring another Kong in here, they cannot collect it. Only Tiny can collect it. Because that was something I was very curious about and tested in the past, but no. Even if you glitch in there with another Kong, Tiny's still the only one that can collect that golden banana. But anyway, now it's time to go ahead and grab Chunky. And yeah, there's 2 golden bananas left. Chunky will have both of them. That will take that total to 201. All the crowns, all the keys, all the banana medals, the rare coin, all the banana fairies, the Nintendo coin, and all the blueprints. Only thing I don't have anything of is banana coins, which is not worth it. There's significantly more banana coins than you'll ever need in the game, even if you don't put cheats on. And, again, not going for all the regular bananas. I don't know if Slim Kirby collected all of the regular bananas in his Let's Play or not. He may or may not have, but... regardless, time to bring Chunky over to this island. X marks the spot for Chunky, the ground pound, just like in Jungle Japes. And I want to say, since it's hard for me to say, either this golden banana is the biggest golden banana in the game, in the game, or it's the one I just got with Tiny for rescuing all the banana fairies. I think it's safe to say this is the biggest golden banana. This is the biggest golden banana in the game, but if it is not, it is the rare one that you get with Tiny for rescuing all of the banana fairies. Anyway, kind of head over in this direction. Gotta love how close that. But yeah, this is the thing that frickin' Kalumsy knocked down. There's a hole. We will be going to that in the next main video. And you got, again, what I was about to say, you gotta love how it lands so close, how it is so close to the barrel that leads to Fungi Forest. But anyway, head over this way, get rid of the zinger so it's not in your way. And here's the final golden banana in the game. Much like other golden bananas, I intentionally hold off on this since it's so incredibly close to the final place in the game. But anyway, again, I just showed the totals off, but I'll show them off again. 201 out of 200 golden bananas. All the banana crowns, all the keys, all the medals, the rare coin, all the banana fairies, the Nintendo coin, and all the blueprints. All the blueprints have also been turned in. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end off the video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for the boss battles video. I will probably title that as... I could title it as extra video, but even though it's going to be technically be an extra video, I'll just title it as the next number after this one. So anyway, I will repeat what I just said, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for more of Donkey Kong 64 for the boss battles video. But I will say this ahead of time right now, for that video I will not be having any commentary at all whatsoever, so you guys can watch the boss fights and both take all that in and enjoy the awesome various boss soundtracks with me not talking. So again, I will not have commentary for that video, but the following video where I do the following video after the boss battles video, it will be the battle mode video. I will have commentary on for that. So anyway, guys, being repetitive once again here, I hope you guys all enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time for the boss battles video with no commentary. Bye, everybody.